Good morning, everyone. Clint McLaughlin here with Midwest Market Management. Got Riley Sykard on here as well this morning. We're going to dig into a little bit of Safrinha corn crop weather, and then also followed by U.S. weather. Certainly appreciate everybody joining us here today. So, Riley, looks like we've got a continued pretty strong safrinha crop going here, and conditions seem to be pretty favorable, and really not a whole lot of change in that department, is there?
No, Safrinha crop looks really good. Some small differences over the weekend with some rainfall, but not any big impacts on what's going on. So as long as
Yeah,
you're
I
ready,
think the
let's.
rains in general over the weekend were maybe a little lighter and a little more scattered in some areas of the safrinha crop that maybe left a little bit of disappointment, but they've been pretty well watered, so it's certainly no emergency situation. But down there they do like to keep the rain coming. Their soils don't have the profiles that we do to hold water, so they like to see it coming. So it was a bit of a disappointment, but I'm not getting the vibe here that it's by a train wreck by any means.
No, it's not widespread. I mean, a large amount of Safrinha production, as we'll see, actually has more than sufficient rain right now. So
Before we do jump into the maps here, Riley, I do want to talk a little bit. So we're 100% planted down there for the most part. So you know, we're still in the early stages of corn yet. Maybe some of the earliest planted stuff is getting a little bit more mature, but it is at a stage yet where we can handle a little stress.
yes, some of the earlier planted stuff will be getting close to pollination by the end of the month, but not right now, not anything that's in critical time.
Good, good. Okay, go ahead. Let's look at some maps here then.
Sounds good. First thing I want to show is what we always do. Let's put in perspective how big of an area we're talking about. Areas to watch: Mato Grosso through Paraná. That's 90+% of your Safrinha region. Mato Grosso is about half of the Safrinha corn production, so that's your most important region, followed by the two to the south. So just Mato Grosso alone, that's 50% of your Safrinha production. That's almost the entire Midwest. So this is not a small region.
Yeah, it
So
does encompass about 18. The safrinha corn crop encompasses about 18% of the total global production. So a meaningful amount of corn.
yep. So moving right into this, first thing you can see, this is another big reason why having some more spotty rains this weekend doesn't bother me. Temperatures are not critical right now. Looking at temperatures in the 80s to maybe clicking 90, not anything to be causing a severe stress right now in the 1 to 5 day. And moving to the 6 to 10, it's clarifying that even more. Temperatures in the 80s. I mean, that's perfect. That's exactly what you want to see for growing corn. So even if they do start missing some of these rains, they're not getting the heat that's going to stress out the crop. So that's going to help things stay in better condition than you'd expect to. So here's one thing that I really like to put into people's perspectives too. Over the last 13 days, there's been rain everywhere. So even if there were spotty rains over this weekend, everything has at least gotten some kind of rainfall. It's not like there's anywhere that's gone a month without getting anything. So there's not a critical region right now that's just desperate. Clint, you agree with that as you're looking at this?
Yeah, absolutely. I love to look at these, previous 13-day cumulative maps. It's a great tool. Go ahead to the next map.
Okay. Next thing here's proving the point of surface soil moisture. Mato Grosso do Sul, they're actually on the wetter side of average right now. So when we talk about areas that are in need of some rain, we're talking about to the south, and these were the regions that got some spottier stuff over the weekends. So once again, not anything super concerning because there's not really any big story. Subsoil showing a pretty similar area. Could use some rain, but not critically in need. Moving forward here, the 1 to 5 day shows exactly in that region that they're going to get the rain they need. I mean, those are the areas that are in need of rainfall, and that's the stuff that's being shown to get rain. So any type of weather story that could be buildings looking like it's going to be negated here this week. So that's a big deal. 6 to 10 day, a little bit drier down there and wetter up in Mato Grosso to the north. So every area continuing to get rain right now, just continuing to not be a story. And then 1 to 13 over the next 2 weeks, you can see here too. I mean, everything's getting water. Everything's going to be staying as optimal as it possibly can be, Clint.
Yeah, combined with about optimal temperatures, it's really hard to find any issues here as of right now. So, yeah, Safrinha crop continuing to be onto a path here to be a high producing crop this year. Still a lot of time left, but at this stage of the game, certainly nothing concerning out here. Oh.
Yep, I agree. So
yeah.
Overall, not anything super exciting today, but still at the same time important to see that too.
Yep, absolutely. Appreciate everybody joining in with us here today. Thanks to Marcus Weather Group for the nice maps and the ability to isolate the time periods and the the maps that help us keep things into a perspective. We try to look at it from a production agriculture standpoint, a widespread situation, not getting too isolated on the little problem areas, and trying to keep a focus on just in general how things are doing down there and how it's going to impact global supply. So right now, certainly nothing in the Safrinha crop that's going to have a negative impact on global supply levels. So appreciate you joining in, and stay tuned for U.S. weather coming out here shortly. Thanks a lot.